Hi guys, how's it? Kia ora to my whānau and Aotearoa, g'day to any of my Aussie followers, buenos noches to any of my Spanish-speaking followers. So, still awaiting the lineup from Michael Chica and the Los Pumas for the final game. Obviously, the South African lineup's already been released. Hopefully we'll get the lineup tomorrow. It's usually on Thursdays here is when we get it. But I just thought I'd shoot like a quick little video, a bit of introspection. In about an hour, I will be 40 years of age. I've been living on this planet for 40 years, and the craziness and the wildness, and like this last year especially, has been quite trying for me. Anybody that's been following me for any number of time, you saw that like I went through some pretty big life changes this year. I left an employer of 11 years back in November. I took a job. It didn't really pan out. I found a new job. It was a little bit iffy at first, and now I feel like I finally found my place there. And even bigger was my family breaking apart. My former missus and my kiddo kind of going their own way. The travels that this game took me on this year. I mean, I got to go to California, been to Austin, Houston, Texas. I've just traveled a lot, met a lot of really cool people in the last year of my life. 39 has been a really, really trying year for me, but I've really got a lot of positivity going into the next round here, going into 40 with a pretty positive outlook, hopefully. But I just wanted to say thank you to all you guys that I've met on here. I couldn't thank you enough. You know who you are. Obviously, Swanee, a big one, who's always commenting on my videos. Your son Grant, you guys have been like so cool to me. Josh and Durbin, dude, like you're like my little. You're like my little brother. I mean, I'm old enough to be your dad, but like you're like my little brother, dude. I always like talking to all of you guys as well, and anybody that ever messages me, dude. Ivan, all you guys. You guys have made this last year, like, for all the craziness and unfortunately bad things that have gone on in my life, you've made it bearable. And I tip my hat to you. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. I don't think I could have made it through what I've gone through without a lot of you guys' support, man. And a lot of you guys who subscribe to my channel, I really appreciate it. Kind of posting my personal life out there at times, it's a bit much, and I kind of worry like, oh man, these people are going to think I'm some kind of weirdo or something. But I really do just appreciate everything that you guys, all the support you guys have given me, all the subscribers, everything. You guys, like, my life has gone through some craziness this year. You guys have been like one of the big silver linings that like I've really started to grow. Not so much of a following, but like fanship, man. Like people that can discuss rugby. I mean, this is a game that transcends borders, man. This is I think I've heard it said best. It's a really good way of having a go at your enemy, but not actually killing them. And I mean, like that's what it is at times, man. It's like you go out there, you go on the pitch, and you go to war, and at the end, you have a beer, and it's like cheers, man. I mean, we saw Eben and Alatoa. Alatoa bring him a beer after the match, and it's the brotherhood that not just exists on the pitch, but outside of the pitch amongst fans, man. Like, I've got fans that are huge Wallabies fans. Not the biggest Wallaby fan myself, but it's cool to be able to have those conversations, and I'm very, very thankful for that on all forums. Not just on YouTube, but my local rugby community here in North Texas, man. Having the Jackals start this year, and obviously not having the season that anybody anticipated. The struggles of that team, but like just the people I met in that community alone were enough to get me through like the hell that my year has been. And I'm just very thankful for everyone, for all you guys continue to support. It really does, like I said, from the bottom of my heart. I really thank each and every one of you, regardless of whether you think I'm a interesting character or I don't know cack about rugby. You don't learn about it by not watching. So it's always just something, and I've learned so much from so many of my followers about the game, little nuances that I never knew. Another shout out to people in South, the dark arts of the scrum. I had never really heard that term, and then I heard it and I had to look into it. And sure enough, there are a dark arts of the scrum. And it's just been really great having all of you guys support me through this and all the craziness and everything that's happened. And it's another year. We've got one more round of the rugby championship, and hopefully the trophy goes home with the Springboks where it rightfully needs to go. And then we've got autumn internationals, we got URC cracking off, Premiership, who cares? France is doing their thing, Currie Cup's gonna be cracking off soon, NPC is cracking off in New Zealand, and then right around the end of the year is when we should start hearing a little bit more movement with Major League Rugby here in the US. And it's just going to be fun, man. It's year-round rugby excitement, and I'm just happy to have so many friends from all across the world that enjoy this game as much as I do, and probably even more so in a lot of cases. But yeah, just once again, just want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate all of it. So here's to a 40th year around the sun, man. Cheers, guys.